Mississippi River again. Down by the Arch in St. Louis. Yes, we're down by the greenery. We've got a special guest today, Jason the Mason. Yeah, they can't hear you unless you shout, buddy. Okay, tell you what, there's some big fish hitting the surface. Unlike yesterday, we came by here just to see how she was doing, and there are some fish hitting the surface, folks. There are a lot of them out here. So, tell you what, oh, I forgot my worms. Duh. I ain't coming over here with just store-bought worms. Duh. Yeah, Jason woke my butt up early. I don't like being woke up early. Man. Yeah, get over it, man. Like, give me a little time to get my first cup of coffee in me. Sheesh. All right, let's get these rods out, and I'll come check that chat, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy the show today. Oh, got him. Get him. You got them circle hooks on, right? I don't think you got them. Or do you have them? Hey, we might have our first fish on, folks. What's that on shrimp? Hang on, folks. Carp head? Nice. I don't know. How far did you cast down? Have you got your drag set right? Oh, there he is. Yep, you didn't have your drag set right. I got you. Told you. Oh, damn it. Yeah, it broke. Oh, man. You had your drag set way too loose and then way too tight. Here, let me see. All right, let me see. Now it's 100%.
Yeah, broke the line.
Yep. Needed about like, was that a carp head? You needed about like that. So when that fish pulls, she's not going to break that line. That's going to happen, right? But he's going to have to pull on her hard. You had her first time. You had her set like 100% loose, and then you just tighten her down fully.
Check that other one for its drag too.
All right, hang on. And we're just getting started, folks. It broke his Bubba broke his leader. Man, that actually, no, yeah, it looks like she slipped. So you didn't have that hook tied on there properly. Yeah, you see how that slipped? Shouldn't have broke. And the line didn't break. Yeah, that was probably a pretty good catfish. Yeah, we've got carp down here. We've got little goldfish. Where's that other rod? This one right here. All right, let me check this drag. Make sure she actually feels okay. Yeah, this one looks okay. Tell you what, let me get one of those pieces of cut bait too. I'll take one of these already cut.
Damn, Michael.
Hey, ain't my fault.
I was freaking just getting ready to cast that other one, and I seen this thing bending. And it's like, oh man.
Ain't my dad gonna follow you missing fishies? All right. I got a piece of cut carp. We're gonna put worm on here too, so we can multitask. I'm gonna put this on my big rod. And honestly, if I'm gonna put this piece of cut bait on, I really should have a bigger weight on. All right. Hey, all havoc's breaking out down here, folks. That was a big one. Jason he had his drag set incorrectly. He had it way too loose, and then he panicked and set it way too tight, and she popped that line. Sorry about this, folks. We're working on it here. Hope you guys enjoy the show today. We'll get her situated here and get her out here. We've also got some hamburgers. We're going to be barbecuing in a little bit. Doing a cookout out here as well. Keep you guys entertained and keep some food in our bellies. Oh boy. Yeah, Jason had longer time out in the water than I did because while I was setting up the camera, he cheated and got his rods out before me. Mean person. He's taking every advantage he can get on me today. I don't blame him. I do not blame him. Another big one. Oh, was that you? You had that fish right in front of you. It was just, yeah, your drag wasn't set right. You want her to pull to the point where she's just about ready to break the line, but not too much. Whoa. Where the heck did I cast? Yeah, that one's way too far out. So we're going to have 3 rods out here. Jason's also going to have 3 out here. So we're going to have 6 rods out here, folks. Yeah, we're just going to flip that right by the bank. Yeah, this other one, our medium action is going to go out there deeper. We're working on it here, folks. We're trying to get the rods set up here. Hope you guys enjoy the show today. And hope you're having an awesome Saturday. Yeah, I've been meaning to do this, get this thing situated a little bit better. Yeah, I'm going to need a bigger weight on that one to get her to hold in that right place with that cut bait. Because I don't want to get in too close. I'm just going to get gar. Yeah, we're out here back fishing on the Mississippi River. Appreciate you guys coming in. Yes, sir. Welcome back to MBP Fishing. Hope you guys enjoy the show today. Yeah, we're working on it here, folks. Give us a plug minute to get the havoc that ensues when 2 of us kind of. No, don't need to cook yet. Oh, that one. I got you. I'm not hungry yet. Sheesh, dude. You'll stuff me down here. He's trying to get every advantage he can get, including stuffing my butt while I'm out here. Yeah, that one looks okay for that one. Yeah, there's some big carp coming up to the surface down here. Very close to the bank, in fact. A lot of nice fish coming around. All right, that one looks okay. That one's set that way. That one's set out there a little deeper. What I need to do is I need to go over and get a friggin' bigger weight from my other rod. Oh boy. Hey, you have one on, Jason? I got the cell phone over there, the tablet. We're trying to get this ready, folks. Jason woke me up a little early, so I can fish. It's just keeping neurological capacity in such a situation is a little bit more strenuous than one would expect. Basically, my brain's got to wake up a little bit more. He knew it. He knew it. He's taking advantage. Yeah, it's like giving me a handicap down here. He figured it out. If he gets out here before, boy, folks, I'm sorry. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought. I probably should have cast these rods out beforehand. But every time I do that, I wind up having fish hit, and boy, I can get the live stream on. Wow, that was tough stuff, man. We're getting her ready, folks. I just have to get this back on here. Where'd I put that piece of cut bait, anyways? Crap. And got a little bit bigger weight on here. Hopefully this will hold. And what do I do with that piece of cut bait I brought over? Oh, crap. You know I want to find that piece of cut bait in 20 minutes when it starts stinking. And that's a bite on that one. I don't know where I did with it. Boy, I don't want to waste stuff. Where is it? Get my rods pulled on while I'm doing this. Where is it? Cut bait. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a good little chunk. Yeah, that was on the head, boy, wasn't it? That's probably 20, 30-pound blue. Yeah, the way she come up to the surface right there by the bank. That's a big one. All right. Make sure that it's not got a scale on it. Yeah, I see her popping it over there, and I got a wing knot on my line again. Ah. What? Yeah. I couldn't find the old one. That's not a great cast, Michael. Not by a long shot. That sucks. With an ounce of weight, I should be able to get out there just about by that. That's where I wanted. That's where I wanted, folks. All right, so we got 2 rods here for carp, and we got 1 set up here for catfish. That took a plug minute, folks. Tell you what, let me get on the chat and say hello, folks. Sorry it took us so long, right in the middle of turning on the live feeds. Jason had a big cut carp on goldfish, and it got pulverized. Yeah, you got to check your drags, buddy, every single time. I don't even have my Colonel Klink lenses in yet. It's like, oh. Hang on. I'm working with it. Come on, zipper. Nope, not in there. Guarantee it, whatever pouch I look in is going to be in the other one. All right. I hope you guys enjoy the show today. And that is just dangling there, really. I don't know why that was doing that. All right. We're on. Let's see, we got to find where YouTube is. It ain't there. There it is. See, dismiss. Here's the stuff. It's amazing. This is a new tablet, and I still get tons of spam. Come on. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Man, this thing's slow today. All right, 8 people still in and seeing 13 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Let's see, Abby, what's going on? How you doing, Abby? Abby says, hey. Let's see, I. How you doing, I? Icon says loop. No, it's not a loop. No, it is not a loop. Let's see, Survival, what's going on? How you doing, Survival? Survival says, MVP, good morning. Let's see, Mandy Candy. How you doing, Mandy Candy? Mandy Candy says hi. Let's see, Survival says, Mandy, hello. Let's see, and Grumpy Bass. How you doing today, Grumpy Bass? Grumpy Bass says, Mike, hello, my brother. And good luck today. Thank you. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sent the happy poo. Thank you for the gems, buddy. Yep, Grumpy Bass sent the happy poo. Let's see, Tom's. How you doing today? Tom says, good morning, Mike. Good morning today, Tom. See, Arnold says, happy weekend, everyone. How are you, Mike Bro? And we're doing okay. Just got started. Jason woke my butt up early. He's like, Mike, I want to go fishing. Let's go. It's only 8 o'clock. Let's go fishing. Good boy. Let's see, David. How you doing today, David? David says, MVP, hello and good luck. Awesome, my friend. I hope you guys enjoy the show today. Yes, this is definitely not a loop. All right, we're looking good, folks. Sorry it took me so long to get into chat. Jason, he had to hook a big one down there, and he didn't have his drag set right. Yeah, he didn't have his drag set at all. I had to go down there and redo that, I'm afraid. He had it like 100% loose, and then he tightened it down 100% and snapped that line. Yeah, there's some massive fish down here, folks. You gotta let them run. There's no way you can just let them drag those fish in. You see me fighting the fish out. There's a reason why I do that, because if I don't, they go snap that line. Man, the end of that worm is tough. Sheesh. And we're finally set up, folks. Took us a plug minute, but I think we're ready. Yeah, I've been seeing there's another carp right there, right in close to the bank. I got a piece of... Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, there's a bite on that one. Something's nibbling on it. Let's see what he did. Got most of that worm off that quickly. Sheesh. Now, these guys are smart, folks. Got most of that worm off super fast. Yeah, we didn't have any corn today, so we had to grab some off the grain as a bite. Come on. Come on, folks. Fish on. Fish on. What do we got? Hey, a little baby flatty. First fish of the day, my friends. Yep, little baby flathead, folks. Cool little guy. Hi, buddy. Little half pounder. Hey, that's our first fish of the day, folks. Number one. Hey, it's a fish. I don't got a skunk. You still got the skunk. Hey, first fish of the day, my friends. Cool little baby flathead catfish. Awesome, my friends. Yeah, I've got an interesting camera view here, folks. Cool little flatty. Awesome. Gotta love it. Check the little guy out in here close. Hi, little guy. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. To the back of that little black tail. Cool little guy. Hi, buddy. See ya. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, so much different than the other day. I can see these little peck bites. That's so much different than the other day. I can see these little peck bites. Now yours didn't peck it. Yours trying to pull it in. Yeah, I haven't gotten to the chicken livers yet. I bought some chicken livers. I ain't gotten to the chicken livers yet. I bought some chicken livers. Yeah, I'm sorry that granary is a little loud, ain't it?
That's the first nice good hit that I've had in a long time.
Yeah, you just had the drag set too tight, buddy.
What did you say my phone is?
It's underneath. See where my bag is there? It's right to the left. It's underneath a rock sitting up there. I didn't want her to overheat in the sun. Got her there? No, she's to the left. To the left. Over there. Hang on. I said over here. See right to the left of my bag? Look. Right there. Dude. Yeah. I kept saying to the left and he kept looking forward. Man thinks I'm crazy. Sheesh. All right, that looks good. Let's see if anybody's going on in chat today. Skip ahead. Let's see. Arnold says, happy weekend. Let's see. Chilling with Dave says, Mike, MVP, hello. And good luck. Let's see. Robert, what's going on? How you doing today, Robert? Robert says hello. And any fish? Jason had a big one on. He busted it off down there, and I caught a small flathead right so far. Let's see. Bass fishing, what's going on? How you doing today, bass fishing? Bass fishing says MVP. Pierre says hello. How you doing today, Pierre? Pierre says hi. Tom says Pierre. Kirby Bass sends another happy poo. Thank you for the gems, my friend. I do appreciate that. Let's see. Arnold says keep going, bro. All right, my friends. Let's keep on fishing. Yeah, I got to get these rods back out. We got cut bait on this one, and we've got worm on these close two rods. Jason also has cut bait, I believe shrimp too. We've got neon light crawlers. We've got store-bought red wigglers as well. We've got our guard variety night crawlers. We're going to see. We also have chicken livers. So there's some good fish out here, folks. There is. Jason, that one he had on hit a big carp head. Yeah, those are baby carp. They're a species of hybrid they run for the bait shops. They're a goldfish carp hybrid. They only get about 3 inches long. They're only about that big. So they're not like these. They're not like your river carp. They're just they raise them for cut bait. Yeah, they do. I know. I saw. And I gotta keep an eye on that big rod. I don't want something to pull it in. Whew. Temperature is about 75, 80 degrees. Right now, we're supposed to get warmer. We're supposed to get up into almost 90 degrees today. Partly to mostly sunny. Do have a little bit of clouds helping out the temperature a little bit. Not a bad Saturday, my friends, and thank you for coming in and joining us today. Yeah, I need to get you a mic too so everyone can hear what you're saying. I wonder what Jason had down there. It's probably like a 15, 20-pound blue cat. Like it hooked itself, right? And he had the drag set way too loose. So he was kept reeling and reeling and reeling and it wouldn't come in. So I said, tighten the drag down, and he just tightened it down 100%. And she snapped the line on him. Got him, folks. That's our second. Come on, buddy. Second of the day. Hey, a baby blue. Looks like I'm in the hatchery over here. Yeah, it's a nice little half pounder. Jason, second fish. That's probably what you had, except 10 times as big. 10 times as big. Ow, 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 ow. Watch the fins. Watch the fins, buddy. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow. Yeah, he's turning his fins on me bad. That's just our starting point today. Yeah, second fish of the day, my friends. Cool little blue cat. Yeah, that's a cool little blue cat, folks. Number two. That's like a little half pounder. Gotta love it, my friends. And he just about opened up the side of my finger. Beautiful guy. Yeah, he's not gonna let me do that. So, yeah, you are so little mean, you little guy. Man, you're mean. Yeah, this little stinker is so mean. He won't let me hold him right. Yeah, that's a kitten, folks. That's not as small as some of our kittens down here, but it's still a kitten. Cool little guy. See you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. We're catching fish. What the heck? We got a piece of big cut bait setting over there, too, in deeper water. Hopefully, we're going to get a catfish or something on that one. And as you guys can see, we've also got monetization turned back on. So if you want to donate through you don't have to donate PayPal and Cash App, although that is easier and quicker. You can use Super Chat, Super Stickers, Super Thanks, gems, whatever you want to do. No, you don't have to, of course. I mean, stream's totally free to watch. And I don't monetize my live streams beforehand. I do know some people do that. I don't. Unless it's a special situation or something. I haven't had to worry about that monetization thing. Oh, it was a bite on the cut bait. I saw that. And something picked that line up. Started tightening her. Yeah, you're the one sitting in the sun. I'm already toasted golden brown. You're gonna have to get in the sun a lot to catch up with me, buddy. All those little peck bites right there. I was gonna swear they were carp, but obviously not. Those little stinky little peck bites are hard to see. And here comes the grain. Oh, bite on the. He's got another bite down there. Yeah, something knocked my worm up the hook. I'm see a bite on this one again, man. Yeah, he's got rods all the way down there. Heck, you might as well. This is an open shoreline. You get out of your rods. I believe it is 5 feet apart. No more than 4 rods per person down here on the Mississippi. I think it's a total of like 20 yards or something. Max capacity for all of your rods. Yeah, here comes the grain and soybean, folks. The powder in the air. Where'd Jason go? Way down there. What the heck is he doing all the way down there? Yeah, he's got bells on his rods. He thinks they're gonna. I don't like bells. He's already lost one in the river because that one. All right, that looks good, folks. Come check that chat. Get the powder off our screen. Let's see, 7 people in, 27 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Yep, we've caught 1 blue and one flathead so far. Smaller ones, but still a fish is a fish. Arnold says keep going. Let's see, Gary, how you doing, Gary? Gary says tight lines, Mike. Tight lines, my friend. Let's see, Dougie Doug, what's going on? How you doing, Doug? Doug says, hi, Mike. Water's looking low, buddy. Yeah, she is actually getting lower. I'm talking a little louder because we've got a grain silo in the background making some noise. So far, we've caught 1 small blue cat and 1 small flathead so far. Jason had a big one on and busted her off. Of course, he had to get the rods out before me. I was trying to set up the camera feed. And what is the charge on this? Up to 22%. I want that at about 25 before I switch that over to the main camera. Jason got me up early. I didn't even have my tablet fully charged up from yesterday's feed. God, I didn't get a bite on that cut bait out there. Jason got one though. Of course, he's using the big head. I'm using old minnows. Nah, worry about it. Yeah, we're just gonna freshen that bait up by squishing her a bit. That way we don't have to use as much cut bait. That'll give me another cast. I wish actually the water was higher down here in this spot. Now I wish it was lower down in my other spot. We're right in the middle. So we've got rocks out down there, but no really good sandy bar. Ah, you're okay. I didn't eat any yet.
Something over there, right?
I got worm and cut bait on, so. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm debating on breaking up my third pole, but I don't know yet.
You got one pole way down there?
Is it that far?
And I could barely even see you there all the way down there, but alright, if you want to walk up and down the rocks all day, go right ahead.
I can see right here by you.
Man, I'm getting a really cool like little.
Oh, I feel it.
Yeah, you feel that little once in a while? You're right by a little gully here, folks. You can see that and there's some cool air coming out of there.
Where are you at? Straight out?
Yeah, just straight out there. You can put one rod there, you can put one rod there, you can put. I figure you'd put them up and down this bank right here, like one rod there, one rod there, one rod there. Yeah, it's a little far to run to, buddy. Yeah, you have to deal with the powder from the granary. See that stuff? That's how you can tell it's coming down, bud. That's also the reason why these fish are in here.
I need a nice flat spot to drill on.
Up there is probably the best spot. Yeah, we got some handlers we're going to be barbecuing a little later on. Didn't bring anything to drink, though, did you? Didn't bring anything to drink, though, did you? Well, you got your water. What about mine? What about the old man over here?
We didn't even go to the station. Why?
No, yeah, we didn't go by the station. You already had coffee because you woke me up so daggone early. I hadn't had to drink my coffee yet. So why buy another cup of coffee? I'm still drinking my first, you mean person. Yeah, I don't know, folks. I think that might have been Jason might have spooked them blue cats down there when he hooked that one over there and just fiddle with him for like 20 minutes trying to. Nah. Oh well. Nah, they'll settle back in. I'm sure that one's just a single hook in one's mouth ain't gonna hurt him all that much. Yeah, those hooks rust away within a week or so down here. He's just gonna be a little ticked off for a while. Let's see Miss Giggy, what's going on? How you doing, Miss Giggy? Miss Giggy says, hi, Mike and everyone. Let's see California. California says, get him in the lip. We got two so far today, one small blue and one small flathead. I know, Caroline, I'm up early, thanks to him. He woke me up at 8 o'clock. Actually, I usually get up early, California, but I'm usually not ready to go till later. He's like, Mike, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's 8 o'clock, let's go. And that wrapped around our line. No wonder that fish I didn't get a bite on it that time. Interesting. Wonder why I did that. I don't know. I know where my scissors are. I don't know where yours are. It's hard to not use a mic feed in this location, folks, because of the granary behind you guys. It makes a heck of a ruckus. All right, that looks good again. We're just going to leave her like that and flip her right out here. That's where all these carp and stuff are, so this is where I should throw this one. All right, let's check this one out, see what's going on with it. And looks like, again, something got all the little worms off and left the bigger ones. And where these ball waves come from? Interesting. We do have some neons. We have some garden variety night crawlers too. We've got a whole bunch of cut carp. Well, Jason's got live. Oh, there's one just jumped right by the bank. Did you see that, folks? Right by the bank. It's amazing I can't get those little stinkers to hit. Let me flip this in here right by him. That fish could be a few feet from the bank here. Actually, pretty deep. He's pretty dang deep in that one spot. And with that one out in closer, where'd all those worms keep going? The moment they, oh boy. Tell you what, I might have to get the store-bought ones out here because these guys aren't doing great. Let me grab some out of here. I also have some chicken livers as well here. We got plenty of bait. It's just getting them to hit. Always take a smell of your worms, folks, when you buy them. You never know if they smell like poo. Yep. Sorry about the grain claw. I wasn't joking about that, was I? Yeah, you're gonna be coughing that crap up. I'm sorry, buddy. That's the reason why the fish are down here. Yeah, we're gonna be bouncing these baits around. Hopefully, I can find where something wants to hit something. I might try some neons out here a minute because that carp don't seem to be getting any bites on this side. Yeah, I could try some livers. We got plenty of things we can figure out what they want to hit. Yeah, I had someone on the live feed said this was a loop. I had someone on the live feed say this was a loop. Yeah, but a loop is a video that people just they play it and repeat it over and over and over again to get their watch hours and stuff. It's perfectly fine, but not something that I do. All right, let's get a neon out here. I'll put them on my bigger rod because this. I'm not sure why that's not getting a bite over there. I think you hit something in the head, Jason, on that first cast. I think you hit something in the head, which does happen down here. You can. There'll be one 15, 20-pound blue cat out there, and you'll hit it in the head. I'm sure there's more. You're seeing them hitting the surface left and right. So, stupid rocks. I do not want to re-rig this early in the day. Let's leave that there just in case we need it. That's some big neons, huh? You might be missing out not putting a worm on out there. Come on, you little stinkers. These things look gross, but it's just neon green coloration. That's why I cut them up into pieces, because they actually don't have any more scent than a regular worm. Now, they're more attracting in clear water because fish can see them. I don't know. That I don't know. I don't know what you did with your hook. Happened to Phogius, my friend. What you did with that hook? It could be in your leg. It could be in your arm. It could be up the race. It could be down the larn. Where is it? Where's your hook? Oh, okay. What's in the water? Oh, yeah, it goes up and down. I told you not to try to cast by it. Or was a bite on? Yeah, I saw him hitting it. Pick, pick, pick. Yeah, my rod tip's acting weird. It turned. Nope, let it go. Nope, no bite. No fish, just, I did get a bite though. Yeah, well, I've caught 2 fish and Jason had a big one on. You unfortunately had it, you had the drag set incorrectly, so it, snapped the line on him. That looks looking good. That's looking good. Okay, let's get back to the chat. What's going on? I hope you enjoy the show today, my friends. See, California says you up early. California says, tell your friend I saw a lot of fish by that pillar the other day. Yep, he's got one rod out there. That's where he hooked that big one, and it broke his line. Let's see, and Danny, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Danny says, and caught a monster already, Mike. No, Jason had one on. It busted his line off. Let's see, Danny says, this is for sure, no loop. Let's see, Pierce says, hi, Danny. Let's see, Miss Daisy, what's going on? How you doing, Miss Daisy? Miss Daisy says, hey, Mike. Miss Daisy says, passing through with like and a view. Appreciate that, Miss Daisy. Let's see, Spawn, how you doing, Tom? Tom says, Danny. Let's see, Danny says, hi, Tom. Let's see, Miss Gigi says, Pierre, Tom, and Daisy. Let's see, Danny says, Northern, how you doing? Up, and there is Northern. Let's see, Gary. How you doing, Gary? Gary says, Northern LA. Let's see, Northern says, I'm good, Danny. See, Northern says, Gary, hello. See, Northern says, Miss Gigi, hello. Let's see, Gary says, hi, Miss Gigi. Northern says, hi, Tom. Let's see, Miss Gigi says, Gary. Let's see, Danny says, dinner in a bit here. Lunch in a bit here, my friend. Miss Daisy says, have a fun day. All right, thank you, Miss Gigi. Hope you enjoy the show and have a great rest of your Saturday, my friend. See, 6 people still in. Let's see, and 36 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's see, Tom says it's 8:50 here, Danny. It's What, 10:50 here? That's still pretty early. All right, what's my charge on this? I don't need this on this forever. I just need to get enough juice on her to run the live feed because someone woke me up so dang going early. Got kind of runner between this and my regular cell phone. And again, that worm isn't that time hasn't been touched. So that's the first time nothing grabbed some worms off. Yeah, we're casting her around a bit, folks, trying to find a. Yeah, I know, it just covers your sunglasses. You can't see. Just can't find an angle to put this one rod. I mean, no matter how hard I work with this rock face here, it's always bouncing around and dangling and bouncing and dangling. And I put a rock up here, it's just gonna fall over. They look pretty good. Hey, did they say anything about storms today? Did they say anything about rain today? Oh, okay. So I didn't know there was a potential for some storms today. I do all that stuff when I woke up in the morning, and Jason got me up so dang going early. This is the best camera angle I could get for all of our rod setup. Now, I thought Jason would be setting up his rods like that. Hey, you gotta watch casting up current. Yeah, that's never good in these spots. Those rocks, you're gonna get snagged bad. Okay. Come on, guys. I know you're here. Oh, he just does not know how to cast today. You got up way too early, too, so. Come on, guys. I know you're here. Come on here, fishy, fishy, fishies. Okay, I guess. I'd add a little bit closer to that rock, to that pole, but yeah, you're fine, I guess. The setup is fine. Just cast a little bit. I keep telling them, don't cast up current. You're gonna cast up current, you're gonna get snagged. But Cast straight out, you're fine. Cast to the right, you're fine. Cast to the left, because the river's going that way. I don't know. I do not know. Ah! Come here. That looks fine. No worries about that bait. Now, why is that like that? Yeah, this shoreline. Yikes. I can see this chat. Let's see. Danny says it's 5:15 here, Tom. Let's see. Danny says hi, Daisy. And Justin sent the what is it, the can't read what type of sent the jewels, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate that, Justin. Well, my eyes are all blurred for some reason. Let's see. Flow state. That's a cool one. And wow, with the 1,000 one. Awesome, my friend. Justin also said, thank you, Justin. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Let's see, Julian, what's going on? How you doing today, Julian? Julian says, hey, guys. Let's see, Gavin, what's going on? How you doing today, Gavin? Gavin says, hi, MVP. How you doing today, my friend? Got Jason down here in the background. He already busted one big one off. I've caught one small flathead and one small blue cat so far. And let's see. Who is this? Man, this thing is like really difficult today. Let's see, Justin with the lucky coin. The lucky coin gem. I appreciate that, Justin. Thank you, my friend. Hope there's a bite. Oh, seriously? Man, that doubled it. Just can't believe I just missed that fish. What the heck? He grabbed onto the end of the bait. I looked over and that rod was doing this, and what he did, he just grabbed onto the end of the worm. That was they usually don't do that. Dang it. Oh, crap. This is what Jason wanted to try today. So, yep, we're down here fishing down by the granary again. I mean, I can't say no much. He had one big blue hooked and it broke off. Not too much of that stuff. We don't want to feed him. Yeah, that ain't like the soft corn. Takes a while to digest this stuff. I don't think you had any down by you though. Oh, okay. Yeah, they like the canned corn. The canned corn, yeah, that you know how canned corn goes right through you, right? Yeah, that stuff don't. Yeah, I like that cast. I want her like right in the middle because that's where that last bite was. Man, that was just doubling it too. I think I might have found some active ones down here to the left. That wasn't out there for very long. What are they saying about the weather? Oh. Oop. Come on, get out from underneath me. Sheesh.
50% chance of rain at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
And Malik, how you doing, Malik? Malik sent 20 memberships. Awesome, my friend. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boy, that's a lot of people here. Justin got a membership. Let's see, Julian got a membership. Let's see, Deluxe. Let's see, Attention. Let's see, American got a. Boy, that's a lot of members, folks. Let's see. Let's see, Bass Fishing got a membership. Awesome, Justin, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, buddy. I really do appreciate that, my friend. Let's give some WWs in the chat for Justin. Awesome, folks. Yeah, looks like it's about ready to. So we're clear? Okay. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that too much. Let's see, Phil, what's going on? How you doing today, Phil? Phil says hi. How you doing, Phil? Let's see, World Tours. Let's see, all the best for catching the fish. Thank you, my friend. Hope you have an awesome, awesome day. Hope your weekend's going great as well. See, Phil says, yep, here, fishy, fishy. And see, Julian says, thanks. Yep, thank Justin, my friend. He got that membership. You know, I might do a little members only video on the way back. A little as we go into the gas station, go back home. That might be a little thing you guys might want to check out on the way back home. That might be our little members only live feeds. Will be like a little before and after the trips. That sounds very good. Yeah, Justin just gave me an idea. Thank you, buddy. And thank you, Malik, so much, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See 7 people in, 40 thumbs up. That's just incredible. You caught me off guard there, Malik. Thanks, buddy. Oh, Malik just put 20 members into the channel. There's a lot of new members here, folks. All right, 5 people in and 40 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today. Yeah, I think this is charged up enough. We're at 34%. So we're gonna pop this off of this, and we're gonna put this back over here with our main camera. because the tablet actually doesn't take a lot to charge up per se, but good to have her charged. And I've got the camera up so high up, man. I don't even know if I can attach this stupid thing to it. All right, we're on turbo, and that can set right on the edge. All right, I think that'll work. Yep. Yeah, I'll start a little gift goal while I'm over here. I'll drink a coffee while I'm at it. Yeah. And that corn is like, it don't taste bad. It's just after a while, that corn powder, it gives you a little aftertaste in your mouth, don't it? And look at that stuff just covering the surface of the water here. You wonder why they set around this thing. They can just come up and kind of siphon out and swallow, right? And they're getting protein. I'm not sure. You think I should check the lens over there and make sure that powder didn't cover it? Does it look like it's blurry to you? In the image, because the powder over there. We started a little goal, folks. 6 people in. It's seeing 42 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. That's the Only Chicken fans. How you doing, Only Chicken fans? Chicken fans, good afternoon, everyone. Volume. Volume. Down. Echo. You mean person. A little warm out here, folks. Out the sun. Yep, a little hot. As you guys see, Jason's down here in the background. He already broke one off. I can't catch fish if he's going to break them all off. Why did it do that? Seriously? Why the heck did it do that? I hate it when it does that. Just does whatever it wants. Like I push down and it screenshots. So I try to back off the screenshot and it backs off the off the live feed. See 4 people in, 4 incredible people, and seeing 43 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today. That's what I've been telling you about YouTube recently. There's like no push at all. And it's been doing that for a week or two, even for us bigger channels. The only channels that are getting like real good views are the bouncy body camera, blurry, oh my god, I'm gonna puke channels. Because I do get, sickness when I bounce around too much, folks. And those blurry said it's like, stuff. Get like 700 people in, right? And there's like 3 people chatting because there's all the bots are being pulled towards that one location because they're trying to lock on to what's going on and they can't figure it out. That's exactly what's happening with those streams that you see where you see like 157, 300, 500 people in, and there's like 3 people saying hello over and over and over and over again. I won't talk about it much anymore. I don't want to bother folks about it, but that's a pretty good gob of worms. I mean, it shouldn't be anything wrong with what I'm doing with it. Yeah, it's humid out here, folks. It's actually quite warm. That can happen too, folks, when you have a fish hook and break it off or miss it. It can be very detrimental to your spot. They can all of a sudden, as a bite. Come on. Got him. Got that one fish, folks. Fish on. That's pretty nice, whatever it is. And we've got a gar. And we got a gar, folks. Man, these guys are tough to land. That's a couple pounds. Man, these guys can be tough to land. Yeah, I was gonna break my line if I try to land him like that. I'm gonna have to kind of manipulate him underneath my other rods. What the heck is wrong with him? He won't. Oh, I'm on someone else's line right there. Cute. Yeah, I got someone else's line right by the bank. So I tried to lift that fish up and I couldn't lift him because I'm on someone else's line. Wonderful. Yeah, we got a gar, folks. I'm trying to get her in here for everyone. There's my other 2 rods. We're gonna have to go underneath here so we can get. No, I think I'm good. Yeah, this should be okay for us to land her, I think. Assuming I didn't get my feet too muddy in that one spot, which I did. Oh, buddy. Don't go over my other line. That looks like a spotted gar. It looks like a spotted gar. Ah. Yeah, we got him, folks. Oh, whoa, dude. Whoa. Don't hurt me. Yeah, he's not happy. He's not happy, folks. I've got the hook out. It's just he won't open his mouth to get the hook out. Ah. No, I'm not on the drum yet. I got the hook out. He just won't leave his mouth open long enough for me to get the hook out of him. Every time I get it out, he. All right, hook is out, folks. Yep. Come on, quit it, buddy, quit it. He saw that water and he wanted back in. Yeah, there we go, folks. So that's about 1.5 pounds. But actually about 3-4 pounds. Yeah, it's about 3-4 pounds. Sorry about that. Brain's not working yet. That was just on some little night crawlers. So that's our 3rd fish of the day, folks. A fish is a fish, and these guys are awesome. I don't care. I don't care. This fish jumped 3 or 4 times. Yeah, look at them teeth, folks. Man, these guys are mean. Yeah, that's a spotted gar. That's a very short, stubble nose, so that's not a long nose gar. Ooh, see that twitch? He went back in. Gorgeous fish, folks. Yeah, I don't mind gar. Ah, dude, seriously. All right, I'll get you back in the water. He's too big to toss off the top of this, so we're just going to give him just a little bit closer. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Ah. Yeah, that's falling with style, pretty much. If you know you're going to fall, just make sure you don't hurt yourself when you fall. All right, folks. Hey, we're catching fish. I'll take them. Hope it's a bite on the neons. Got him, folks. No, I don't. Dang it. All right, Adam. He's pulling on it pretty good. Dang. Yeah, I was on the neon. Something pulling it pretty good. I'll get back to the chat, folks, in just a minute, my friends. Hope you're enjoying the show today. You're having an awesome, awesome weekend. All right, we're going back out. That was like right out there in the middle. And boy, that corn and grain, check it out, Jason. Look at the powder up on top of that stuff out there. Yeah, that's what they come in here for. If they feed up like this time of the year, they can just stack up and put on a pound or two of weight. And they'll be fine for the majority of the year. Even when the water gets low, they'll sit out here like, why aren't the fish hitting? Because they fattened up when the water was some ways else. All right, maybe I'll put a neon on this one as well, because these guys aren't getting much. There goes another carp right by the bank. Yeah, I might put it in chicken liver here too in a minute. I don't know. We got options, folks. We got options. So this is just going to be hooked on there just enough to cover that hook. And we're going to leave that dangle out there. I'm going to put regular worms on my other rod. So this is going to be flipped right to the edge of that pier. That little piling right there. That's Snag City, but what the heck. Snagged? Yeah, that's what happens when you get it. That's why I don't like fishing by those piers that much. Because everyone fishes by them, right? And you're probably not snagged. You're probably snagged on someone else's snag. All right, where's my my third rod here? What the heck did I do with it? I left it down there. I thought. Oh, I see it now. After I got that gar off. Yeah, we got her back. Yeah, that stuff upriver, that don't look good. But then again, we are pretty close to the car. That's one good little attribute there. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that cut bait sit there. Get her dried out more. Maybe they'll get all mucky. We're gonna put one of my regular worms back on this one. There's a garden nightcrawler. I started bending that hook. With that gar, that's not good. That's bouncing, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think that was just bouncing on that one. That's not my. It's not my viewers' fault if YouTube isn't pushing me to other people's, like giving them the notifications that I'm on live feed. It's not their fault. That's up to YouTube to do that. And that one just drifted way the heck down there. That's another reason why I don't like doing it, because I wind up drifting in right by the stinking bank. All right, let's come in and check that chat, folks. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today. Oh, whoa. What the heck? Why did I do that? That might have been a bite. Hmm. Come on, stay up. Dang it. This is so tricky to keep your rods even stable in this spot. Dang it, I can't see this thing today. It's that bright out here right now. It's just the glare is intense. All right, here we go. Let's see, Thumbtack. How you doing, Thumb? Let's see, Tack says nice and good job. I appreciate that, my friend. Let's see, ID. How you doing, ID? ID with a thumbs up. Appreciate that, my friend. Let's see, Tom says, Mike, how you doing today, Tom? Let's see, Tommy Stamina. Tommy says, Mike. Let's see, Tommy says, Justin, brother. Let's see, Tim. How you doing today, my friend? Tim says, hi, I'm fishing again. Awesome, my friend. I remember you were out there with your dad. See, Tim says hi. Let's see, 9 incredible people in and seeing 48 thumbs up. As you can see, Tim, we've got monetization on. Roller, that's a roller, duck and cover. So far, we've caught one gar, one blue cat, and one flathead so far. And Jason busted off a big one down there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep rubbing that in on you until you get a big one. No worries. You know I'm just playing with you, buddy. I'm just joshing around. Yeah, we've got more than just worm today. We've got neon worms. We've also got cut bait. Let's see, we've got We've even got chicken livers. We haven't even tried that stuff yet. And we're looking good, folks. We're looking good. I'm just going to turn that down so she doesn't overheat. Anything? Oh. Understandable. I got a little bigger weight on, folks. We're holding out there deeper. It's just don't seem to be getting much. I mean, we've caught 3 fish, but quality was there, but the size just wasn't today. That gar was okay size. Blue cat and flathead were a little small, and we've got a cable over our heads. It's okay. Boy, I'd like to be where that guy's standing out there. That'd be a perfect place to cast. You imagine casting right on the back of back of that barge there, sitting there. Got your lawn chair back there, barbecuing in the back. Yeah, it looks like that barge is filled up. You can see how she's all the way down to the water now. It says hi. All right, 6 people in and 48 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today. Who is this? I can't read that. Radio, what's going on? How you doing, Radio? Let's see. Radion says hi. How you doing today, Radion? Let's see. Radio says, hey, what's the score of the day? Doing any good in the big muddy? 1 gar, 1 blue cat, and 1 flathead so far. And Jason had a big one and busted it off. And I'm going to keep on rubbing that in. Yep, you can see Jason the Mason over here on the right. He had his drag set incorrectly. Okay, first he set the hook, and the drag was loose, so he kept reeling and reeling and reeling, and he couldn't get him in. And then he just tightened it down 100%. And that like 15, 20-pound blue cat, and it snapped. Sure, buddy. It's 11:30. Around lunchtime. I mean, let's right to the left here. I mean, right to the.
Wherever it's flat.
Yeah, wherever it's flat over there. It looks pretty good over there. Yeah, we've caught 1 blue cat, 1 flathead, and 1 gar so far. And to be honest, the gar was the biggest fish we got. It was about 3 pounds. The other 2 were like those half pound little kitty cats, little meow meows. Right, but fish are fish, my friend. You got a balancing act on this bank, folks. If you don't balance, you're going to break your butt. Yeah, Jason just went up. He's gonna set up the barbecue pit out there, and we're gonna barbecue some hamburgers. And this was good, folks. It's there's one right there. I'm sure you saw that. That was a channel catfish about that big. Just came up and slapped the surface. Lord knows he don't want to hit nothing I got, but he's out there. Tell you what, I'm gonna get some chicken livers out here. Lob some livers out here. This stuff, I got one good bite on a neon, and that was it. As far as our store-bought bait is concerned. Yeah, I don't get it. The bait shop stuff, this hasn't been working recently, folks. Anything, even like this. Brand new chicken livers. What'd you... Yeah, I got a lighter. Hang on. Yeah, we're just going to put a chunk of chicken livers on this. See if there's a big old blue or something sitting out here. Wants to come in here and grab the livers. And we don't want to tear the liver up too much. We want that membrane intact. And then we kind of want to wrap that stuff. It takes manipulation to put chicken liver on. It does. It's not as easy as you think. You can't just stick a hook through it and cast it out, or it's going to go out. It's going to fall off on you in a heartbeat. We're just going to flip that right out there. Hey, what? I might put chicken liver on this other rod too. Well, I'll just leave worm on that one. That's got our garden variety night crawlers on it. I'll refresh it though. Make sure I refresh that. Smell fine. It smells like the same stuff you would get in the stores. And look at that. The majority of that bait. You know how much night crawl I put on there, folks? Look what's left. Oh boy, I hate it when they do that. I had a whole bunch more night crawl on there than that, and most of it's gone. And I didn't even see a bite. Out of fire going? Okay. I wonder if people could see you on the live stream. Probably not. You're a little far to the right. I'll look here. Just out of curiosity. Right over the oops. Yep, I cast over the thing, folks. Yep, I cast over it. I need to cast sidearm. Alright, that's better. That's better, folks. Tell you what, I could try to bomb one down there closer to that wall, but I can't get one from over there because of the... Well, look what's over my head, Jason. Not right by that wall. I bet you can't get one right by that wall because if you try to cast underneath it, you're going to hit that wall. Unless you walk down right on the rocks right there by the bank and cast over there. If I can't get a signal over there, so I wouldn't be able to put the camera up. You can put one over there if you want. Oh, it probably is. It's just I can't. They know they're safe. I can't get them on live stream, so I'm not gonna even. That's about as far as I can get.
I'm gonna take that far one. I'm gonna put that over.
Now it's all just mud straight on the edge of that iron. All right, folks. Yeah, we're looking a little cloudy right now, so we might be. They did say it's something about a few storms popping up here and there, so you never know. Let's see. Malik says, "Nice guard. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Malik." Let's see, Justin. How you doing, Justin? Justin says, "Jason, brother." Jason says, "Howdy." Let's see, 3 people in. Let's see, and 52 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Let's see, Radio says hi. Let's see, Radio says, what's the score? Radio says, looks like you got some clouds in the sky. Are you gonna get rained on? It's a possibility. They did say there was a few spots showers around. I don't know if there's going to be or not. We'll see. I got chicken liver, garden variety night crawlers, and I've got neons. So I've got 3 separate baits down here right in the spot. Yeah. 4 incredible people in. Let's see, and 52 thumbs up. Please, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps the channel out so much. Helps push us out. Helps tell YouTube to. Well, YouTube ain't been doing much recently, but anything will help right now, folks. It's been tough for us smaller channels right now. The views have been like non-existent, really. Can you see me from up here? All right, I think we're good. Yeah, the viewings have been non-existent recently, folks, for us smaller channels. Between monetization and about 20K, it's been tough. And even from some larger channels in the 30 and 40K range, it's been near impossible for us to get YouTube to push us out. I went on my my backup, my tablet, and I'm standing there waiting for a short feed that I just put out to pop up. And I just turned the live feed on and just pop up. And guess what? It's not getting me the notification. That's YouTube. That is not me. And a lot of people are doing that right now. Well, what are you gonna do? How you doing, Jason? Okay? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I fish here. Not over there. Because you get snagged over there. Okay. As long as you figured that out, I'm okay. Okay. Oh yeah, hopefully. Let's see, 41417 says, what's up, fishing family? How you doing today, OnlyFins? Let me check who this is. Oh, that's not who I think it is. Let's see, Dan, what's going on? How you doing today, Dan? Dan, yes, I won't miss this one. Hope you're all well, MBP fans. I sure hope you enjoy the show today, guys. Yeah, we're barbecuing some hamburgers over there to the right off the screen, because someone says, enjoying the weather, bro. What's the damage so far? Let's see, 1 gar, 1 flathead, and 1 blue cat. And The guy down there on the rocks, Jason the Mason, he broke off a big one as well. He can't keep them hooked. I don't know why. It looks like the knot just untied itself on that last one. Yeah, I just used a simple spin around in three times, stick it through the hole, stick it through the hole. You missed when you put it through the second time. You missed putting it through the second time. No, you spin that around. There's a hole right here, right? You put it through that hole. You made another hole here, so you put it back through that hole. You don't have to put it through the eye hole per se. You can do it if you want. It's not really that important. Let's see. Dan says, "I've enjoyed the highlights, bro. Not all sad." It's not sad at all. It's just I'm worried about how YouTube's running things at the moment. Skipjack Cindia went on 5.5 hours, 2.4K. Really? 2.4K for 5.5 hours. New Jersey, he's got their sea bass fishing, right? Catching these incredible sea bass out on this pier. Yeah, it's such small views for my friends and family and YouTube. It's frustrating. It's not just me. I don't mind as long as my friends and family pop by. I'm okay. It's frustrating watching other people, their channels. 5, 6, 7 subs a feed. Yeah, we're just chatting, folks. I'm not complaining all that much. I'm just stating how things are going right now. Obviously it's gonna turn around. YouTube will fix whatever's yeah. Yeah, they'll fix whatever's going on, or they'll tweak something or other, and it'll be start working again just fine. Yeah, look at the bubbles coming up right by the bank over here, right in front of us. Yeah, those are those carp. Fishy, fishy things. How you doing, fishy things? Fishy things. Congratulations on getting monetized, MVP. I was actually monetized. I hadn't put my ID scanned in, so eventually the monetization was taken away because I couldn't prove who I was. Now they just set everything in limbo for a while until I finally got an ID, and now she's working fine. Danny with the 5 months of kitten. Awesome, Danny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Fishy Thing says I'm doing well. Let's see. Danny says hi, Fishing. Fishing thinks congratulations on getting in an ID. Yep. It's a lot harder than you think to get an ID when you don't have a social security card, you don't have a birth certificate, you don't have an old ID. All that stuff got destroyed. But first I had to start with the birth certificate. I had to do all, and Social Security has got this right now. Social Security Administration. You have to have a signed medical statement. Yep, you have to have a medical statement from a signed medical person that says you're who you are in their system. Because they have pictures of you in their system, and they have the right to look it up. Let's see. Dan says I only watch a few, bro, but I think you were one of my second subscribers to watch live streams. That's awesome, Dan. I do really appreciate you coming in and staying and visiting with us. Let's see. Dan says hi, OnlyFins. Let's see. Dan says Dan brother. Let's see. OnlyFins says hi, Danny. Let's see. 9 incredible people in. It's seeing 57 thumbs up. So, folks, I hope you're enjoying the show today. Looks like the grill might be getting ready to go. If you can reach out far enough, reach over there. Yeah. The camera can't see you. Just reach out. Just give a little further. Oh, good googly. Give it up. Now you're incorrigible, Jason. Let's see, Fishy Thing says, I would watch you more, but my peak life gets in the way. Up there, now I can see your hand. Let's see, Fishy Thing says pesky. Oh, I got you. No! Fishy Things was talking about he'd be in more, but his pesky life would be in the way. Oh, there's a bite on a middle rod. That's doubling it. Oop, that was on chicken livers. That was a pretty good pull bite. Man, that was a pretty good pull bite, folks. Ooh hoo hoo. Yeah, there are some big blue cats, and those gar are more apt to hit something like chicken livers and other. Plus, you can hook them better in chicken livers because it's soft. You can set the hook through the stuff. Let's see. Finn says, blowing the whistle for you, brother. Time to get one. Get on one. All right, 8 people in, 57 thumbs up. We're going to check this one out. And she snagged up. Yeah, that's why I don't cast out there further, but luckily it popped off. Do not pull too hard when you get snagged down here on the river. Because a lot of the times, if you just bounce that rod up and down, you're bouncing that weight straight up. And will it'll a lot of times get that bait off for you. Not all the time, but you know, sometimes it's worth the effort. And where are my little red wigglers? Hey, we got 2 of these things, the red ones. Oh man, these I'm gonna have to put some of these in the shade because I don't want them to die out here. I'm gonna want to save those for another day. I'm sorry, I didn't think you got that many of them. Ooh, hear that? You didn't hear that? It's called thunder. I was that way. I did. Look at that fish, folks. Man, that's a 7 or 8 pound carp sitting right there by the bank. That can be frustrating when these fish are coming up right by your feet and you can't get them to hit. Because they're literally coming up here and just eating the corn and grain and soybean. It's just a little powder. And I'm over the thing again. Bad over it too. Ah, boy. Look at that, Jason. I wasn't looking up. Yeah, I wrapped around it too. Oh, boy. I wasn't looking. I was just trying to get right by the bank. And as that wrapped around there, obviously that's never going to come off. So I get it off the snag and I wind up casting it around that cable. Let me get my weight back at least. I'm going to have to retire. Crap. That's going to take freaking a plug minute. Sorry about it, folks. I got to get a hook and a clip for this. What is this? Is that lunch meat? I don't know what that is. Let's see. I need a hook and a clip. Dang it. He's got my stuff here for. Yeah, my stuff, Jason. Crap. There's a hook. I need one of my clips. Where's my box? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm sorry about that, folks. I wasn't looking where that cable was. I messed up. Freaking retie this stuff. Got a hook on it. I need one of my clips. Can't find my box, so I'm just looking for a clip. Can't find a clip. Comes a barge in, folks. I don't know where my box is. See my green box anywhere? It has got all my clips in it. Oh, there it is. Underneath the bag. Let's find where our weight is so we don't lose it. Underneath this, and around there, and over there, and under there, and about ready to slide off. I had to dig through everything to find one thing and get off the. That's what happens when I don't get my coffee in the mornings. Get a little grumpy. And at least I got my stuff I need to retie this thing. Sheesh. That was a fish that just jumped. That was a fish that just jumped up like that. He hit the side of that barge and took a backflip out of water. Hook can go right there while I retie the rest of this. We're working on it here, folks. Don't forget the burgers. You never leave a barbecue. You never leave it unprotected. That's what caught on fire. Why is that thing lifting up like that? It just about lifted off the rock. Cooking good? All right. Yeah, we had bratwursts on. You had beer brats on last time. Today we got hamburgers, so we're working on it, folks. I'm just trying to get my hook and stuff back on here. I cast it over that stupid cable across the thing there. And the worst part about it, I didn't even take a very far cast out. I was in right by the bank. I was trying to flip her in right by the bank. If I'd have cast her way out there, I could have gotten her off. Then able to flip her over the top, but right by the bank, not so much. All right, back on. We're back up, folks. Tied back up. Ouch. Yeah, they do it as they need to. They raise it and drop it as necessary. When the next barge comes in, they should tighten it back up. All right, now let's see if I can do this without hitting the cable again. Aw, seriously? That is just freaking frustrating. Yeah. It's hard to catch. I'm gonna stay. Not gonna let it bother me. The only thing to do is just grab the weight, pull it down, and freaking break it off and retie again. It looks like we just broke the hook off at least that time. So that's an easier fix than the last one. I feel better now. As long as I didn't lose everything. Now, it looks like we just lost the hook on that one. So that one's just going to take a quick fix. I got to keep my eye on what I'm doing, folks. It could come a little bit difficult down here sometimes when you're... That corn and stuff, that powder can get into your eyes. Can't see 100% to begin with. Take a cast, you're just a hair off of where you need to be. Little frustrating, but we'll get her done, folks. We'll get her back out here. And at least that time I only lost the hook. We're back. Yeah, we got her tied back on. Let's see, one last time here, and then I give up altogether. Might be one of them days, folks. Yeah, we all have them. And we'll admit it, we all have them. And if you don't admit to having it, you're lying. All right, that was okay, folks. Nice little gobby gobble worms. Let's see. Come on. I gotta cast this about like that. That was right that time. Trying to put too much oomph in them, and unfortunately, I was getting over that cable because that cable can change up and down while we're fishing down here, folks. Took me a minute to do that, folks. I am so sorry. Let's see. Only Fins asks, "What state are y'all in?" This is St. Louis, Missouri. We're down on the mighty muddy Mississippi, about a mile upriver from the Arch. Let's see. Dan says, "Is that the same spot you caught the big cat recently?" Yes, it is. It actually is. And we've been catching a lot of commons down here as well. At the mighty muddy Mississippi, you got to fishy things. Let's see. Might be wrong, but it's usually on the Mississippi. You got it, my friend. Let's see. Care Bear, what's going on? How you doing, Care Bear? Care Bear says hi. And he says, "Been good fishing. Sorry, busy, but at the house." Danny says, "Hi, Care Bear." And Mark, what's going on? How you doing, Mark? Yeah, we cast over the cable a couple times. I'm not worried. We got her back out there. Let's see, river fishing. That to me is a hardcore fishing. I get takes good knowledge, yeah, and good balance, Mark. If I don't watch what I'm doing down here, I'm gonna break my batutski. Yeah, this one's been sitting out there with chicken livers for a while. I didn't get a bite. And the chicken livers are still on there. That's crazy. The amount of gar and stuff down here right now and that kind of thing. That is just crazy. We should have one of my bread wrappers. Look at that fish right in front of us. Or was that you? Never mind. Oh. That was Jason casting into the bank. Yeah, this is not the way to do this, but I'm lazy. I don't want to put on another daggone whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm just gonna tie that up. Get that out of there. That liver's bad. After about 15-20 minutes on the line, doesn't matter if that liver sits out there the rest of the month, it's not gonna get a bite. Trust you me, it's not gonna get a bite. All right, this one I cast underhanded. Because this one, I can just put that right up out of bank.
Thank you.
Hey, they got a hook on that one. They got a hook on that one left from me. Sheesh. Yeah, those those neons aren't getting a bite out there. I got one bite today on neons, and they don't want nothing to do with store-bought stuff right now. I don't know what kind of scent is going on, but they're hitting my garden variety worms a little bit and cut bait a little bit, but these store-bought stuff they just don't want nothing to do with. That neon's been sitting out there for 35-40 minutes and nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today, my friends. Hope you're having an awesome, awesome Saturday. Your weekend's going great as well. Yeah, but I'm just gonna go back to my garden worms. Put on like 7 or 8 little red wigglers. You think, oh, these store bought ones, they're so big. I only have to put a piece or two on there to cover my hook. But the thing is they don't work the same. They really don't work the same. You get a thousandth of the amount of bites on store bought stuff as you do on the ones you dig yourself. Even little tiny worms, if you can get them on the hook, they work so much better. And it's not like we didn't catch fish today. I caught a decent sized gar, a blue cat, and a flathead, and Jason missed a big one. He missed it. You missed it.
Uh-huh.
Why did you miss that fish, Jason?
Get snags.
Why did you miss that fish?
I don't know. My drag was too tight.
Oh, I think I got him.
I hope so.
I had him. That was I missed him. I had him on though. Oh well. They've been a little suspicious down in this particular location. Like you get 1 or 2 drum and that's it. Unlike the other spot, the sandy bar, you catch them all day long down there. But down here, I'm not sure why. A little slower moving water, a little warmer maybe. Possible a little both, maybe. When the water was up to about where that gully is, I was catching a few bud drum. Ever since the water got a little lower, I haven't seen that many. I need to get this other rod back out. Yeah, I had that one. That was about a pound or so. I'm not sure what it was. Might have been a little blue cat, a little flathead. Could have been a drum too. It's hard to get the hook through these. That's another thing about these uh, garden variety. I mean the store bought red wigglers. They're a different species of red one than you dig. So they're designed to be really tough. Which you said, yeah, that would be great. The worms are really tough. Yay, you can get them off. Guess what? You can't get a hook through them either. Yeah, I got the barb completely. I got the tip of that hook completely exposed, right? And when I set the hook into that fish, I didn't get penetration. But my little red worms, when I cast them out there, I have one little tiny hook set and it goes right through it. Oh look, the cable's gone. Woohoo! Yeah, now the cable's gone, folks. Yeah, we've got enough bait in this water to draw on fish for the next 24 hours. We got corn and grain and soybean scattered up and down the shoreline and shallow. We've also got, our pieces of worms we've caught and used up and threw in the water. Got cut bait scattered around. Let's see. Mark says, looking good, Mike. Let's see. Dan says, river fishing's like that to me. Hardcore fishing takes good knowledge. It says, Mark, doing good. Awesome, Mark. Great to hear. Let's see, SoCal, what's going on? How you doing, SoCal? SoCal says, what's up, y'all? That's an awesome channel. Let's see. Danny says, hi, Mark. Let's see. Only Finn says, what's up, SoCal? Let's see. Danny says, hi, SoCal. Mark says, hello, Danny. Mark says, see the cable lighting up the towboats are working. You got it, my friend. Let's see. Dan says, no farm worms for me. I just didn't have time to dig them because, the guy to the left of you, he woke, well, the guy to the right of you guys, because my left, your right, he woke me up this morning. I didn't have time to dig that many. Let's see. Cause the word is out in the fish school that Mike is in town. I understand. Let's see, 6 people in and 61 thumbs up. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today. And please, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps us out. We're a small channel. We're still trying to grow. Share us out as well if you get the opportunity. That only takes a moment or two. Yeah, Jason's behind you guys. He's got rods scattered up and down the bank. All right, we're looking good, folks. We're looking good, my friends. Food ain't done yet? You could probably put the lid on that and cook them all the way. Yeah, they probably are. Hamburgers don't take that long. Probably less time than your bratwurst would have taken. Because hamburgers beef, bratwursts are poultry, so. Not done? Okay. Look at the bubbles in there, right where my rod my baits are. It can be weird, folks. I've caught 3 fish today, and there's a lot of big carp and stuff hitting the surface earlier. I just haven't caught them today. Haven't gotten the bites. Mark says, hello, Danny. Let's see, Terry, what's going on? How you doing, Terry? Terry says, howdy, Mr. B. How you doing today, Terry? Dan says, I'm a pro bait digger for lugworms mainly. I can sell 20 worms for easy 7 to 8 UK pounds. $10 or even it's crazy. Yeah, I dig my bait the majority of the time too. We have some garden variety worms in the orange bucket there. But someone woke me up so early this morning I didn't have time to finish digging my bait. Everything that goes wrong today, it's going to be because someone got me up early. Yeah, you're going to hear it all day. Oh boy, oh boy. Now we've got baits in the right spot, folks. I'm seeing bubbles all up and down the shoreline, so there's plenty of common carp and probably some channel blue cat in here right around this edge. Yeah, what happens is a lot of times when you hook them like that, you'll leave the hook in him, right? And he'll get, frustrated and agitated. And he'll be out there, messing around, and that fish will wind up spooking everything else. Now, eventually they settle down, and he'll ignore it and give up about it. But a lot of times they'll get the hook out themselves, because that hook, remember, if it's broke right by the hook, that hook can go back in the other direction. And if you ever pull the hook out in the other direction, comes off very easily. So he'll get that stuck on a stick, and he'll just shake his head, and it'll pull right out. As long as you don't have a tremendous amount of line on there, which you just noticed yours broke right at the hook. And even if he doesn't, a week from now, that it'll be rusted away completely. Look at that. Seriously? Did you see that? Just jump right by the bank. That's amazing when that kind of thing can happen. That's just crazy. You saw how close that fish was to the bank over here. Get me thinking about putting a bobber on or something right by the bank. Like put a bobber about this deep, 6. Right here, it's about 7 or 8 feet still. Where that fish jumps, it's probably only maybe a 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep. But that fish jumped this far from the bank. I mean, he wasn't but an inch from the bank. Let's see. Terry says, "Doing good, bud." Let's see. Dan's laughing his butt off. Yeah, Jason missed a good one down here, and I'm going to be riding him all day long about it. Next time, land your fish. See, Danny says, "Hi, Terry." That's him, Patrick. What's going on? How you doing, Patrick? Patrick says, "Good afternoon." And the copy. Appreciate you coming in and dropping by, my friend. 6 people in, it's 63 thumbs up. That's just incredible, my friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, our charge on our tablet is 16%. Let's see. Let's see. Danny says, "Hi, Haynes." Let's see. Danny says, "Tell Jason I said let Mike walk home." Okay. I live pretty close to here. I live pretty close. It'll be It'll be up to you. Let's see. Patrick says hi, Danny. It's okay. I only live about like 20-minute walk from here. I'll just walk back home, hide all my stuff, come back with my scooter, grab my stuff, go back home, and send Danny a steaming pile of poo in the mail. And thank you for the jewels, my friend. Let's see, 2 sent the lucky coin emoji. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But at least you guys are seeing fish hitting the surface out here. I'm seeing them hitting the surface all over the place. I ain't catching them, but I caught 3, and they like I did catch nothing. But I'm on here, fishy, fishy, fishies. We got chicken liver in the middle one. We've got garden night crawlers on the far and the middle rod, on the far and the close rod. I'm so amazed I'm not getting any bites on them livers. With the amount of small blue cat in here and that blood trail chicken livers produces, man, I should be getting torn to pieces by it. They're not doing it. You know those little 2, 3, 4 pound blues? I caught one and one flatty, one gar. But that was on worm. Go fig. That's not me far down on the rocks. That's Jason. Trying to figure out what he's trying to figure something out. I don't know what he's trying to figure out. I think he's trying to figure out what he needs to try to figure out. That made my head hurt thinking about that. Ow. I'm to the right of the camera, right above my rods. That way, if something pulls, I can get down to him quick. Boy, that beating sun ain't great. I would have preferred the clouds to stay down, but is our mic feed still working? Because we don't have a lot in chat going on. I can't. Yeah, we got the mic feed still working. Let's see. Dan says, my wife and I are just chilled back watching and laughing with you guys. It's times. Yep, good times. Hey, it's a beautiful view. I mean, that's one thing I try to put. I also put into the idea that I want to use this content to create other content for people. So I want to be able to create short feeds out of that content as well. Maybe even long forms if I spend the time to edit. A lot of the live streamers, their stuff is like, what are you going to do with it? No, there are some great content creators. I love. There, I come into a lot of live feeds where yeah, this is incredible. This is exciting stuff, but you know what I mean. Just like a couple people sitting on a couch. Let's see, ET, what's going on? ET Tet says, I fish Lake Michigan, so technically we are fishing the same water system. Up. Yep. They all connect down Here, this goes down and through Arkansas, all the way through to the edge of Texas, down in the Gulf of Mexico. Arkansas, the edge of Tennessee, yeah. And there goes a catboat going by. Tell you what, let me refresh these rods. Let's see, 7 incredible people in. Let's see, and 68 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Hope you're enjoying the show today. I don't mind. I really don't. I'm just hoping YouTube figures out what's going on and gets, because I literally came onto my tablet and there's not even I'm on my backup account on my tablet. I'm not even getting a notification about me going live. Seriously. I mean, you'd think my backup account doesn't have much, you know, I've got like 50 subs and I'm subbed to 50 people on it. So I'm not subbed to too many on that one. That one's just for like, well, I was thinking about starting to do multi camera live feeds, but at the same time, I was also keeping it to like experiment with. And you think out of 50 people on, yeah, none of those other people are on live stream. Why am I not getting a notification? The bell's pushed. I don't know. That just goes to show it's not us. It's one of those glitches with YouTube right now. The notifications aren't working right. Oh, they're done now. Okay. Let me go over and get a burger. And it might be something messing with the livers. Could be the wind, too. All right, where do I want to cast this? This is off the bottom a little bit, so it's got a better chance of getting different species of fish. We're going to cast her down here to the left, right down by the edge of this rock face. It's mud bottom down here, so you got to lift it up a little bit when it hits the bottoms because it gets stuck. That's mushy mud, too. That sink down to your butt cheeks mud. That's not good stuff. And looks like I got snagged. Oh boy, I don't think that's coming off. Oh, it did. Woohoo! It came off. Yay! I don't know what to do with it. I can put a piece of cut bait on it again. You got any fresh stuff over there, Jason? I want some with some blood in it and stuff. Let me go get a piece of cut bait. Oh. Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah, there's some stuff right there. Yeah, I want some stuff with some blood in it. Maybe there's a nice flatty or something sitting right down there by the edge of that barge trestle. And this stuff is friggin' dangerous. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I tried chicken livers out there for a while. They won't hit it, so let's try a piece of cut bait. Fins are going to be in the way of that piece, so I'm going to have to figure another way to get this on there without. Hang on, I'll be over to get mine in a 2nd here. Just. Yeah, I tried chicken livers out there for a while. They won't hit it, so let's try a piece of cut bait. Fins are going to be in the way of that piece, so I'm going to have to figure another way to get this on there without. Hang on, I'll be over to get mine in a 2nd here. Just. Getting this cut bait on there. All right, that looks pretty good. Nice little chunk. Hook's exposed. Sorry, folks. We got corn, grain, and soybean powder down here. Makes your throat itch. That's why I asked someone if they'd have brought something to drink, but we forgot because someone didn't stop by the gas station. I'm gonna ride to refresh. I don't feel like it's coming off either. Off me, fly. I'm never gonna get to my burger, but with this stuff going on. Yeah, I'm right there by the bank too. Still won't come off. Muddy old crap here. Break my neck in this stuff. Ah! Yeah, I'm right by the bank, man. And I broke the leader off. Crap. Yeah, I broke the leader off. Have to get a new leader on here. Go get one. Sorry. Gotta get one out of my bag here. Alright, let me get a... You brought bratwurst too for yourself, huh? You gonna be so sleepy on the way back home after eating all that food?
That's for you. All this is for you.
Okay. Thank you. I only want one too.
Eat it for dinner later.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a plan to me. Let me get this leader on here. A leader's always a little lighter line. That way, a lot of times I'll break it off. I just have to put that clip, put a new one on. Very, very quick. All right, let's get some more worms on here. And neons aren't working out there at all, so I've caught done a couple bites on the little red worm. So let me put some of them on. Now, why that drift all the way down there that time? That drifted all the way down to the right. Listen, I can get my my burger over here and come back and set with you guys. Come on, dang it. And that hook snapped. It snapped right at the freaking hook too. That way I gotta do that. Come on, line. Jeez, dude. Stuff just doesn't want to cast today. Three times as much force as I need to in this thing. Shouldn't be that tricky. There was a wing knot down there. Way longer than I've taken a cast. Alright. I think that's both rods back out, folks. So we've got red wigglers, bait store, garden variety, and cut bait on these three now. I just keep bouncing it up, seeing what's hitting down here right now. Hoping I can find something active. Alright, let me get a hamburger. Got a stick in your crotch. Did that feel good? Okay. I told you this bank's tough to fish. I wasn't making it up. This spot's freaking tough. Alright, I need my coffee too. Something to eat it with. Ah. Ah. Alright, we're back, folks, in chat. You guys are enjoying the show today. Boy, this stuff is bright as heck. I can't see it out here. See, Dan says, that's massive, that water system. Yep, it is. It splits the United States in two. Patrick says, thanks, Malik, for the membership. Yes, sir. He donated 20 memberships. Keep that up, and you'll need crutches. See, Dan says, rocky area bottoms fishing. It's expected to be cost per tackle. Yep. I know it, my friend. It's just you'd rather fish all day and not get snagged than fish and get snagged. See, two incredible people still in. Let's see, and 69 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today. Let me get to my hamburger. We just refreshed those rods, folks. So one in the middle's got cut bait on it, and the other has the other two have worm on them. Look at my bun. I'll put it underneath the stinker there. Okay. Getting hot out here, ain't it? I wish the clouds would come back. Mm. Come on here, fishy, fishy, fishies. You need an aquarium for them guys. 2 left. I don't know. Probably you'd have to keep them in an aquarium or something. You can't keep them in there. If they live until you get there. If they live until you get them there, yeah. Hang on, folks. I'm eating my burger. What's up? Moving over here? Moving over here? Oh, okay. Man, what time is it? Hmm. Yeah, I know. It's a tough bank. It is.
Poor guy fishing down there.
Where? Oh, it usually is. Ketchup. Yeah, I brought some condiments over. God, I'm starting to sweat bad. And no shade. No shade. Watch your footing, buddy. Mm. Stuff is hot down here. Sheesh. Hmm. I don't get it. There were cars pitting over here left and right a minute ago. No, I just all stopped. Still seeing some gar hitting the surface. Sweating pretty profusely at the moment. Oh, I wish I could find a bank I could stand on. I don't have to be on an angle down here, but they're sitting in the right spots, just not getting any bites. It didn't take that long to get a bite. And snagged up again. That snapped. I've been getting anything on the cut bait today. I think I'll leave it out. We'll just keep warm out here right now. Well, at least it feels a little better down here by the water. Let's see how long we've been in. Oh. 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 Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Yikes, stripes, roots, gum. One of my rods? I think that noise was. I don't know. Oh. That's it. Step on the rock you've got holding the tripod. Alright, just checking our time. Alright, let's get back to the chat here. I don't want to eat too much. Yeah, at least a little flatter over here, right? I swear, I've thrown this stick up here 30 times, and somehow it always gets back down here. We don't have much more long before we get by 3 hours, folks. I'm not gonna keep you guys if I'm not catching fish. Let's see. Let's see, Bambi, what's going on? How you doing, Bambi? Bambi's the number 70th. Awesome, my friend. Yeah, I would have been Been on the right time slot, but Jason woke me up early to go fishing today. Appreciate that, Bambi. Hope you're having an awesome day. Let's see. Dan says hi, Bambi. Let's see. Denny says hi, Bambi. Let's see. Denny says I'm hoping in and out. Haven't seen much. Yeah, we've only caught one. Let's see, one gar and one blue cat and one flathead so far. Not very big though with the blue cat and flathead either, but the gar was okay. Let's see, Bambi says, "Kay, thank you." Let's see, Heather, what's going on? How you doing, Heather? Heather says hi. Let's see, Bambi says, "Howdy, Heather." You help me fly. Let's see, Denny says hi, Heather. Let's see, Dan says, wife. The other says, hey, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you, my friend. I do sure hope you're enjoying the show. Let's see, 8 incredible people in. Let's see, and 75 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Let's see, Miss Giggy says hi, Bambi. Oh, it's a steamy one out here, folks. It is. Not getting a lot of wind, unfortunately. It's blowing, just not down here. I think they're done with the corn and grain and soybean and stuff for the day. I think that's the reason why these guys kind of cut down for a while. It says, hey, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Let's see, Miss Gigi says Heather and Dan. Let's see, Bambi says, yes, ma'am, Heather. Thank you. Let's see, Danny says, I also have a lot of wind, Mike. Oh, I know you have a lot of wind, Mike, Danny. You should take some medication for that. Take some antacids or some Tums or something. Get off me, fly. Go away, go away. I'm not dead yet. Leave me alone. I'm not dead yet, Mr. Fly. Go away. Gotta wipe the sweat off my brow. One of those days, folks. One of those days. You know, when she starts dripping into your eyes, you need to get stuff out. Because, especially with glasses, that can really start stinging. Nothing? Nothing? I told you. Well, oh, dang. Shoe gave way, huh? That sucks. Got some duct tape? You can fix it for a little while. It's only gonna last till you get home, though. Probably should have went to the Sandy bar. I just can't believe these worms, these store-bought worms, still can't even get a bite down here with them. Just goes to show how these things friggin' they don't work as good. They don't. They just they don't get nearly as many bites. I throw this right on top of where those fish are, those bubbles are coming up, and I could take these store-bought worms and go to the park and catch bluegill with them. No problem there. The wintertime they work fine. Of course, the garden variety ones still work better even during the winter, but this time of the year it's like they're not super hungry, so they ain't gonna eat it. It's like eating a chuck steak when you've been eating T-bone for a month. Now, when you're starving, a chuck steak's fine. But when you've got a full belly, it's just, I ain't eating that. Give that to the dog. Ugh. Come on, clouds. Where'd you guys go? Kind of hoping for a rainstorm now. I wouldn't mind if we got a nice little drizzle rain now. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it's hot. What do you think, buddy? Let's see, 10 incredible people in. Let's see, and 75 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. You guys are enjoying the show today. Let's see, Dan says Miss Giggy. And see Dan with the pink blue emojis. Let's see Green River, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Green River says howdy. Let's see, Heather says, think the chicken liver scared the fish away. Eh, it was fresh stuff. Let's see, Bambi says, aw. Let's see, Jenny says, hi, Green River. Let's see, Dan says Green River. Let's see. Jenny says, think the fish are afraid uh, for Mike, his chicken legs. Eh, say what you want about my chicken legs. Let's see, Jenny laughing his butt off. Let's see, Bambi laughing her butt off. Let's see, Bambi with the fish and the popcorn emojis. See, 9 incredible people still in. Let's see, and 75 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. You guys are enjoying the show. That powder got in my throat. I gotta get a soda in me to get this crap out of my throat. Powder from that granary over there. Let's see Bambi laughing her butt off. Let's see Danny with the fishy emojis. And the chicken emojis. And the chicken emojis. Peacock. Have you ever known me, folks, after an hour or two out in the sun, I can get brain fried. Sunny side up or over easy. Let's see, Danny says, Mike, do the chicken dance, brother. Oh, thank you. I'm not doing my chicken dance and falling in this water. I'm not doing a chicken dance on this bank and taking a swim. No worries, Pat. Bambi. I sure do love you guys coming in and enjoying the show today. Let's see, Bambi laughing her butt off. All right, any incredible people in. Let's see, 74 thumbs up. What do you think? It's getting hot out here. Bites kind of stopped, huh? Any idea you want to move to another spot, or you just want to hang on, folks? I'm gonna get up. Any idea of hang her up and going to try another spot, getting ice cold soda or something in us? And all right, tell you what, folks, I'm gonna shut her down. We did get a gar, a blue cat, and a flathead in this spot, and Jason missed a big old one. Yep, he missed a big old one.
Big old one. Yep. Missed the big old one.
He missed it. All right, we're gonna set her up again here in a little bit. We're gonna get some liquids in us and get going here. All right. If I don't see you again, I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. But we'll be setting up here and again in just a bit. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Whew. It's hot down here. All right. Let's get have my old good luck. Stay safe. Hope to see you on the water. Keep doing what you love. Keep them lines tight. I'll see you in the next one, my friends. Appreciate it. Bye. Bye.